Hey, and it's Gracie in the building. Yeah. Nah, just playing. Good morning, everybody. Today I'm at work. Gonna be going to the gym a little bit later. Not doing anything especially special today. Tongue twister for you. So I'm just gonna be, giving some nutrition facts, nutrition tips for some people that have been asking me about what they need to do for eating wise after they lift, before they lift, or in general. So I'm going to be doing some things talking about carbs, protein, just what you need to fuel your body. What you need to get your body moving like you want it to do. Whether you be an athlete, whether you be just trying to get through your normal days. So yeah, stay tuned, and I'll get back to that in a second. So like I said, I'm at work. Anybody want to buy a mattress, come get this mattress right here. Nah, I'm just kidding. So I'm starting off, I'm going to be talking about carbs. Number one thing with carbs, you want to make sure you load up on your carbs, especially if you're doing some intense workouts, if you're going to be pushing your body to its limits, trying to go as fast and strong as you can. So with that being said, carbs are main fuel for your athletic body. Your body turns carbs into glucose, which is a form of sugar, and stores it into your muscles, then turns into the glycogen. Then that process, during your exercise, your body's turn that glycogen into energy. So that's how you get to push through your workouts, how you make sure you have enough energy in your body to do what's called of you. You want to eat a diet that's about 70% of its calories are from carbs. That's including anything from bread, cereals, pasta, fruit, vegetables, anything that you can get that maximum carb storage in your body. That's going to be so important, when, especially at me as a football player. I need to make sure I'm strong enough to push a guy out of the way, strong enough to get a guy off of me, yet fast enough to get around the guy, fast enough to run past a guy, and yet flexible enough to get bent around in certain situations and still not get injured. So your carb intake is one of those things that's going to really help with that, and that's just fighting through your workout, fighting through your game, fighting through whatever you may be doing. Second thing that you want to make sure you're focused on in your diet is get enough protein, but not too much. Protein is very important. It doesn't provide a lot of fuel and energy, but you need it to maintain your muscle. So all the gains you're getting every day, you're in the weight room busting it. You didn't move from benching 225, now you're at 255. When you go from 315 squat to 375 squat, all that gaining that you've been doing, the way to keep that, you need to know how much your body specifically needs. The average person needs 1.2 to 1.4 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight a day. So for example, if you weigh 150 pounds, that's about 88 grams of protein daily that you need to be taking. If you're a strength athlete or a football athlete like me, you will need 1.7 grams per kilogram. So that's how you have to know 1 kilogram is 2.2 pounds. So figuring that out, 150 divided by, if that's how much I weigh, divided by 2.2. And that's going to give you your kilograms. And then you're going to have to figure out how many grams from those kilograms you need to take. Eat high quality protein such as lean meats, fish, poultry, nuts, beans, eggs, milk. All of that good stuff that's really, really good for your body. My workout schedule is Monday, Tuesday. I take a Wednesday off for stretching, flexibility, maybe a little bit of routes or something. Then Tuesday, Friday, I hit it back in the gym. Take Saturday, Sunday off. I usually have Sunday being a route day, or sometimes we go play flag football, which I'll have some videos of soon. Or just go play basketball. Just something to stay active, getting my cardio, keeping my body moving, but not as strenuous as the workouts that I put myself through during the week. Because these are off days, these are rest days. So you got to make sure you're giving your body the exact amount of rest that your body needs. You maybe need more rest than I do. That's your body, and you have to know your body. Most athletes get all the fat they need by following the basic dietary guideline to eat mostly unsaturated fat from foods such as nuts, avocados, olives, vegetable oils, and fatty fish like salmon and tuna. So this is good saturated fat, or good fats for your body that aren't going to be stored as fat. Fat on your body is a good thing. Of course, you want to have the lowest amount of fat that you can have while having a large or high amount of muscle on your body, but that fat is very, very important. So avoid fatty foods on the day of an event, since that can upset your stomach. So on a day of an event or day of a game, you don't want to be eating a whole bunch of things that are saturated in fat, because of the simple fact that it can mess up your stomach. It can make you feel sluggish. I like to eat things like that, but like after a workout, after I'm done, to where I know I'm going to relax, I know I'm going to chill, and I don't have to worry so much about having some energy to go do something else. So yeah. On the day of your event, your last meal should be 3 to 4 hours before you're exercising, to give your stomach time enough to empty itself and fuel your body the way it needs to fuel it. Also, you want to avoid sugary and starchy foods because they speed up dehydration. So don't drink sweet tea before you're about to go work out. Don't drink a whole bunch of Gatorade that has a whole lot of sugar before you go work out. What I like to do is, if I'm gonna drink a Gatorade, I pour half of it into a water bottle, pour some water, half of that water into the Gatorade, so it's half and half now. So that means it's going to be less sugar and more water and electrolytes that's going to actually help you. A lot of people don't like the taste of it, but it's acquired taste, and the more you drink it, the more you'll like it, the more you'll see the benefits of it. After your workout, drink up. Make sure you replenish your carbs, your minerals, your water. Intense workouts, especially in hot weather, can quickly leave you dehydrated. And so, which is obvious, you're sweating more, so a lot of the moisture you're putting in your body is going to be taken out when you're sweating. So you have to drink on a schedule. You want to try to drink, if you're working out, try to drink something at least every 15 minutes. Drink you a couple sips, something to keep your mouth from getting dry, just to get something in your body. And after these 15 minutes, every 15 minutes, you're doing this, you're getting this in your body, the dehydration level lowers because you're actually getting this stuff in your body. You're sweating out, but you're putting back at the same time. Dehydration, in turn, can hurt your performance and in extreme cases threaten your life. I don't know if anybody has been dehydrated or got to the point where they're dehydrated, but it's not fun. It doesn't feel good. It was a time, a couple players I knew that got dehydrated in games and their whole body cramped up to where they couldn't even move. Like literally, like everything was just cramped. They couldn't move, they couldn't anything. All high intensity athletes should drink fluids early and often, and don't want to wait until you're thirsty. By the time you're thirsty and you feel parched, you may be already dehydrated. You already may be in the area of I may need help. One way to take care of that, electrolytes. You want to replace them every time you're done with a workout, no matter how hard the workout was, no matter how hard you think you sweated. Sweating removes body fluids, both electrolytes and regular fluids. Electrolytes help transmit nerve signals in your body to replenish them. one thing I want to touch on as well, salty sweaters. And that's for people that when you sweat or when you're done sweating, you'll see like white on your body, or just white on your neck, white on your face, white little, it looks kind of sometimes look like little crystals. That means that when you sweat out a lot of salt or sodium. So with you need to make sure you're getting your electrolytes in you, but when you eat your dinner or you eat your meal after, or even during the day, make sure you're putting back that sodium and salt that you're losing. Because the more you lose and you don't put back that sodium, that can be a dehydration thing as well. It's the number one thing that nutrition is actually putting things back in your body that you lost. So, whether it be the working out part, to where I gotta put back stuff that's gonna give me energy. I gotta put back stuff that's gonna fuel my muscles. To sweating, to where, now I've sweated for an hour and 30 minutes or 2 hours. Now I have to make sure I put back all the sweat and fluid and electrolytes that I lost. And to be the top tier athlete that you want to be, or I want you to be, you have to make sure that your nutrition is taken care of 100%. Think of yourself as a car. When you get a new car, what's the first thing people do? They make sure the oil's okay, the brakes okay. They look under the hood, they look in the trunk, they check the wheels, they check the axles, they check everything that could possibly go wrong to make sure that it's okay. So that's what you want to do with your body. As well as, taking those off days and resting your body, you have to stretch. You have to stretch your body. You have to stretch those muscles, because the more you work those muscles, the tighter they're going to get, because they're getting stronger. The only way to release those muscles or relax those muscles are to stretch them, roll out, get a deep tissue massage. My favorite thing is to jump into a jacuzzi. Make sure you're icing, make sure you're rehabbing. If you find anything that's wrong with your body, such as injuries, or having pain somewhere or something like that, those off days should be the number one days that you take care of those. If a corporation has a little nut that's this big and it's broken, or it's not doing its job of holding something together, the whole machine's not going to work. No matter how big the machine is, no matter how new, or if it's the best product, it's not going to work, because it has some little thing that's knocking it off. Same thing if you have an ankle injury and you don't rehab it right, the muscles that are around that ankle aren't going to grow back the way they need to grow, or strengthen that they need to strengthen. So things that you may be doing before, cutting, running, jumping, they're not going to be the same. You may not even be the same athlete, because you're not taking care of those specific muscles that need to be taken care of to be the best athlete you can be and be functional the way you need to be functional. But that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening and learning today. Hope I got you some good stuff that you can work with and learn from and use in your everyday life. So if you have any questions, like always, like, comments, subscribe, add me on Instagram. Again, Icy Gricey, ICEE _GRICEYY. Add me on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, CJ Grice. Just anywhere. If you see me walking on the street, holla at your boy. I definitely help you out. I'll definitely give you some good tips. If anybody's around the Burlington, North Carolina area, hit me up. We can hit the field. We can work out together. D4G is all about getting better and getting people around you better. You're most like the 5 most frequent people that you hang around. So what's that say? You gotta have some good people around you. You gotta have people that have similar goals, that at least care about your goals. Add me, and see you guys later. Have a good one.